Welcome to County Report This Week. I'm Sonia Berg. Thank you for joining us. Coming up in the next half hour, it's swim season and local officials are emphasizing the importance of water safety. And we'll take you to the world premiere of a documentary about a school program that just rocks. But first, the Montgomery County Truancy Prevention Program is a coordinated effort designed to identify truant middle school students and use county resources to combat the problem. The program has enjoyed immense success here, and recently some students and their families came together to celebrate. Susan Kennedy joins us with more. Susan?
It's a big day for more than 100 middle schoolers here in Montgomery County. That's because they're graduating from a program that gives them the opportunity to change the direction of their lives. That's because they're part of the Truancy Prevention Program, an initiative started in the county back in 2011 to improve the absence record of habitually truant students. It works by assisting students and their families with issues that impact attendance.
Some issues were as simple as not having an alarm clock, and so not having the time at their home to figure out, okay, what time they should get ready to leave the house. Other things was transportation, or just being kind of apprehensive with going to school because they need some sort of tutoring help, or just positive encouragement, and that's what the program does.
This is a reminder for our current 6th and current 7th grade students.
The program started in Montgomery County with just 5 middle schools. Next year, it will expand to include 15 schools.
We want to make certain that this program did work and did the things that we would hope it would do, and obviously it did. And so therefore we've said please expand it as quickly as you can.
The truancy program is enjoying a high success rate. Officials attribute this to the fact that students are receiving outside attention for their issues. Each student is assigned a judge, school support, and a school resource officer.
But basically, one day a week we sit and meet with the kids, talk about their week, talk about family issues they may have, anything that may affect them coming to school.
At the graduation ceremony, students and their families listened as State's Attorney John McCarthy
I want to see you be successful in school. I want you to be successful in life.
And Judge Carla Smith
I'm either going to go up.
encouraged them to use what they learned in the program to achieve their dreams.
This is your first step in making sure that you continue to excel in your lives.
And for the students, those lessons are something they say they will be able to apply for the rest of their lives.
Well, I think it's a big opportunity, and just to see that I actually graduated, I'm thankful for it because I came a long way.
I feel like I can do anything now, and I just feel so powerful, like I can do so many things and change the world. And, like, I have control over my situations and over my future, and nobody can take that away from me.
In Rockville, I'm Susan Kennedy for County Report This Week.
Montgomery and Howard counties have launched a new partnership when it comes to handling cases involving county police agencies' use of force that end in death. State's Attorney John McCarthy explains how this partnership will work and why he believes it is a step in the right direction for transparency and community trust.
Dario Broccolino, who's the State's Attorney for Howard County, and myself announced publicly for the first time that we've entered into an agreement wherein that if there is a police use of force case in Montgomery County or an in-custody death case that occurs in Montgomery County, I will transfer it to Howard County for the purposes of prosecution, and he will do the same. The bottom line is what we are trying to do is consistent with the recommendations in the President's task force recommendation for policing in the 21st century. We are trying to build faith in the community about our ability to independently and fairly come to the resolution of matters that involve use of force by the police that end in death.
Community and police relations is also the subject of a June 9th meeting. At that 11 a.m. meeting, the Montgomery County Council is expected to have a discussion with Montgomery County Police Chief Thomas Manger to discuss community policing. You can watch that discussion live on the county's website. Montgomery County has received a coveted accreditation. In fact, Montgomery is the first county in the state of Maryland to receive the Emergency Management Accreditation Program. This distinction means that the county's Office of Emergency Management and Homeland Security has complied with all standards and was granted accreditation status, which remains in effect for the next 5 years.
It is no small feat either to be first in the state and one of 20 so in the country. You have to meet pretty strict criteria. People have to be able to look at your work and say this isn't fluff, this is real. And I think that you've done a really good job of getting the department prepared.
The accreditation process is a result of 9 months of work to provide substantial documentation of 64 requirements in 16 categories, including planning, resource management, training, exercises, and communication, among others. Montgomery County Executive Isaiah Leggett helped kick off the 50-plus Employment Expo at the Bethesda North Marriott Hotel this week. The event was organized by the Jewish Council for the Aging, and its objective is to create age-friendly workplaces. Older adults are becoming an increasingly important labor source. The Bureau of Labor Statistics indicate by 2020 that 1 out of every 4 working individuals will be 55 and older.
Well, let me also acknowledge and thank the JCA for its tremendous leadership. We've partnered with them over the years, and we partnered with them for a very, very good reason. One, they deliver on what they do. They are involved in this effort and many others throughout our community because they want to make certain that we treat all seniors, all people in Montgomery County especially, with dignity and respect. And one of the most important things that we can do is to make sure that our seniors are gainfully employed. And so we're delighted to have so many of our vendors and employers here today, but more importantly, delighted with their leadership in helping us make this possible.
The Expo helps older adults seeking employment meet potential employers. During the event, Executive Leggett recognized 3 county companies with the Experience Counts Awards. These are companies that have implemented innovative strategies to hire and retain older workers. The awardees were Social and Scientific Systems Incorporated, Dynaxis LLC, and the Beacon Newspaper Incorporated. What better place to go on a hot summer day than the pool? Local officials recently hosted a water safety event to provide residents with information that could save a life during the swim season. It's Water Safety Day at the water park, and there was lots of excitement for those riding down the slides, swimming in the pool, and playing on the deck. This event is hosted by Montgomery County and the cities of Gaithersburg and Rockville.
We invite the general public to come in and enjoy a free swim while we tell people about being safe in and around the water this summer.
It's really important for us to make sure that our families understand the absolute importance of water safety across the board, not just at public pools like the beautiful pool here in Gaithersburg, but also pools within communities and apartment complexes.
The Coast Guard and Health Department sent reps to promote safety in and around the water. If there's one piece of information that people leave this table with, what would you like it to be?
When you're out in the water, wear your life jacket.
These lifeguards demonstrated a pool rescue for someone with a spinal injury. These lifeguards showed the kids at this event how to use their swim noodles from the safety of the deck to reach a friend who might be in trouble in the water. What's the most important thing you've learned?
Pay attention to your kid in a crowded pool, basically. They can get hurt or drown in seconds.
It's really about watching your kids and the drowning factors and what drowning looks like and how to really get attention of a lifeguard.
This is our 3rd year actually coming. My son's 9 now, and what's great is they offer swim lessons here also during the year, so they have a booth set up and they can test your child and see what level they'll be in.
The best advice? Parental supervision.
We have wonderful lifeguards that are very well trained and certified, but really parents are the first line of defense.
Things unfortunately can happen within a moment's notice, and we need to make sure that those kids are supervised at all times.
If you miss this event, it's never too late to sign up for swim lessons. You can find that information about swim lessons on the Department of Recreation's website. Coming up on County Report this week, we'll take a sneak peek inside the new Silver Spring Library. And Montgomery College holds an open house for the Ethiopian community. Stay with us. County Report this week is coming right back.
History comes alive during Heritage Days weekend, June 27th and 28th. Discover Montgomery County's historical treasures during this free county-wide event. The 2-day festival offers visitors an opportunity to sample numerous sites representing the history, cultural, and natural beauty of Montgomery County. Join us for Heritage Days, June 27th and 28th from noon to 4 p.m. all over Montgomery County. For more information, call 301-515-0753 or go to heritagemontgomery.org.
Did you know there are more than 10,000 county government phone numbers? But there's only one number you need to remember for non-emergency calls, 311. MC311 is Montgomery County government's online telephone information system. Need information? Have a problem or complaint? Trying to locate a county government facility? Call 311. The call center is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. The website is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Sonia Burke. The new Silver Spring Library is scheduled to open on June 20th, and this week we toured the library to check out how things are moving forward for the grand opening. Inside we saw staff shelving books, contractors cleaning the tall windows, and vendors installing some of the amenities that will be located on the children's floor. The new library includes several conference rooms, state-of-the-art computer rooms, and an entire floor dedicated to children's books and hands-on activities. Are you excited yet? The grand opening is scheduled for 11 a.m. on June 20th, and the entire community is invited to this ribbon-cutting ceremony. Montgomery College is one of the most diverse corners of the county. This past weekend, it focused on one of its growing population of students and prospective students, the Ethiopian community. MCTV has a story.
Montgomery College opened its doors to the Ethiopian community, and they came out in the hundreds to learn about popular certificate programs in nursing, IT, apartment maintenance, health sciences, and more.
Well, I'm very pleased with our Ethiopian community open house today. We had a great turnout. We think 200, 250 people. Lots of questions. It's our first time that we're doing it, so we're learning about what people are interested in, but I think we did a fabulous job of picking some of the career options that people are most interested in. Our breakout sessions are packed to capacity with standing room only in most of them. We worked very closely with the Ethiopian Community Center of Maryland from the start, so really hearing from them as the leaders in the planning committee about what they were hearing that the Ethiopian community wanted from MC.
The Ethiopian community is one of the largest, the fastest growing immigrant communities in Montgomery County. And although Montgomery College is very well known in the Ethiopian community, we felt that the community can still benefit from information that is targeted for Ethiopians, because many are new immigrants and so on and do not have the financial means to enroll.
It is a very important event for our community because most people, they don't know how to do it and they think it's unattainable, but it's very simple.
Yeah, it was wonderful. We got our people together, and it's very nice of Montgomery College to help our community. So I really appreciate it. I just came and got a lot of information, and the thing that I don't know that there are short-term courses, you see, and if you take short-term courses, you can get a quick job. So I did not know that. So it's good.
For County Report This Week in Tacoma Park, I'm Carolina Galeano.
There's a new after-school program that's being piloted in the county, and the beneficiaries are our kids. MCPS TV has the story.
Hundreds of parents and community members in the South Lake Elementary area of Gaithersburg came to the school May 21st to join in a celebration of a new after-school pilot program. Child First held its final activities night to allow kids to showcase what they had learned. The activities ranged from dance to sports, cooking, science, and even theater and drama.
What do you want?
Organizers say Child First provides meaningful and fun out-of-school time activities to students and families who might not otherwise be able to afford them. It was organized by AIM, Action in Montgomery, and MCPS. AIM is a collection of local congregations and other community groups that has partnered with MCPS to organize this as a pilot program. They also provided the professional vendors for the activities.
What we are building is community engagement, parent engagement from the get-go with after school as a component.
Organizers hope to grow the program and expand to other schools next year. Parents appreciate the after-school resource.
This is a large school. We've got a very diverse population, and this program offered a lot of diverse programs in many different areas of interest.
Students like it too.
What I liked about the program is how you can play games while you're learning. It helps good for your mind instead of playing other games.
Our kids are being risk takers, they're being persistent, they're challenging themselves to step up and do a little bit more, to step out of their comfort zones. I mean, if you could just have been here at least one of the days, you would just see what a phenomenal job the kids are doing.
The community finished the evening with a dinner and discussion about how to improve the program for the future.
The Montgomery County Police Department and the American Red Cross teamed up this week for their annual blood drive. It's a partnership that could help save a life, and turnout was great.
There's a lot of events like this that Montgomery County government and different divisions within the government sponsor, but the last few years the police department and sometimes the police department and the fire department together have sponsored this unit at headquarters. We think it's an important part of reaching out to the community, but also it's a chance for government employees, public safety employees, and residents to give back. You never know when there's going to be a need. You never know when that need might hit close to home. The seasons where there is a noted increase are oftentimes the summertime and also in the middle of winter. There's actually room for about 126 reservations, and we know that there's always some people who show up that aren't able to give blood for some medical reasons or various other reasons. So we're shooting for about 100 today. The food drive is about one of our former police captains, Joseph Mattingly. He started a food pantry at working with Mid-Maryland United Ministries in Wheaton. And when he died unexpectedly in a car crash on duty, the pantry was named after him, and we collect food from the community every day in his name and give it to MUM, or the Mid-Maryland United Ministries, which covers that food bank.
This year has been really good. We've stepped it up. Last year, I believe we had about 77 donors come in, 77 people registered, and 68 units collected. This year is actually much higher. We've already had 86 people signed up. 90 people have already come in the door. So they've really turned out to support the American Red Cross and helping our blood supply in the region. We have hospitals that are waiting right now. In the summer, it's particularly difficult to collect blood. Just our schools are out of session, people go on vacation, so it's a lot harder to get blood donors to come in the summertime.
Coming up on County Report this week, we'll hear from the ambassador of Autism Night Out. And is Rockville ready for summer? We'll find out right after this short break. Welcome back to County Report this week. I'm Sonia Burke. The last day of school is June 15th, and officials at the city of Rockville say they've been busy prepping for the summer season. Rockville 11 has our story.
The flowers are in full bloom.
To add a little color for the summer.
And the baseball field at Dogwood Park hasn't looked this good in months.
This field gets our utmost and topmost quality that we can give it.
Rockville is getting a makeover, and it's just in time for summer. But beautifying Rockville isn't a walk in the park. It's tough work.
We hand rake the edges. We have to put down a new batter's box for each game and fresh lines.
Even finding the right flowers for the city can be a thorn in one's side.
We have to plant varieties that'll grow without a whole lot of effort. They have to sit out in the sun and the dry weather.
The summer annuals are picked in December and raised right here in Maryland. Just last year, Rockville planted 22,000 annuals and 520 street trees. But it's not just Rockville's landscapes that are suiting up for the summer. A number of facilities have to be de-winterized too.
We make sure all the doors and the hardware are working properly, all the lighting's good. We make sure that all the toilets and urinals are in working condition. There's no leaks inside of the facilities. No pipe breaks or anything of that nature.
Whether it's inside or outside, you can expect that no matter where you go in Rockville, you'll be greeted with a city outfitted for summer. For County Report this week, I'm Alex Cruz.
The county's police department recently partnered with Autism Speaks to celebrate Autism Night Out at the Public Safety Training Academy in Rockville. This is the third year for this event, which is organized to provide safety information at a fun and social setting. Autism Night Out Ambassador Jake Edwards gave the crowd a unique opportunity to understand autism.
There are many forms of autism. If someone doesn't talk, maybe it's because they can't. If someone doesn't look at you, maybe it's because it's painful for them. People with autism are smart and perfectly amazing. I think I have made really good choices with my autism and try hard all the time. Thank you, police, for keeping me safe and all the respect you gave us. Thank you for keeping our Montgomery County environment safe. I am going to give you guys a big happy heart.
The 4th of July is just a few weeks away, and the county's Department of Recreation is hosting 2 fireworks celebrations this year. Joining us in the studio with details about these events is Recreation Director Gabe Albarnez. Gabe, where can we see the fireworks this year?
Montgomery County Recreation is honored to host 2 fantastic fireworks celebrations again this year. The first is in Germantown, which is our Germantown Glory event. Festivities will kick off at 7:15, and it's once again located in South Germantown Regional Park on the campus of the Germantown Soccerplex. We have wonderful musical entertainment, and the fireworks will shoot off somewhere between 9 and 9:30. The second event is at Albert Einstein High School, and that's our Mid-County Sparkles event. Festivities there will kick off at 7:30 with fantastic musical entertainment there as well. And once again, we aim to shoot the fireworks between 9 and 9:30. And we encourage families to come, have a wonderful picnic, and enjoy 2 fantastic fireworks celebrations.
Thanks for being here, Gabe. 4th of July is always a good night.
Thank you.
Gaithersburg High School's varsity baseball team made history this spring, bringing home for the first time the Maryland State 4A Championship Trophy. Coach Jeff Roberman said it's an accomplishment he and his players will never forget.
It was one of the best moments of my life, and will be one of the best moments of our kids' lives that played on our team, and just great for our school and our community. We've had a lot of really good teams the last 25, 30 years, and to be the one to break through really meant a lot.
Coming up next on County Report this week, we'll take you to the world premiere of a documentary about the Rock in Schools program. And we'll introduce you to a musician whose passion is jazz. And you'll meet our little pets of the week. Stay with us. County Report this week is coming right back.
Order your tickets now to celebrate 38 great years of summer dinner theater at MC. This summer's musicals are the classic A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum and Legally Blonde the Musical. You can order your tickets online. The MC baseball team finished number 5 in the final NJCAA D3 national poll. The Raptors posted a record of 33-21 and won the Region 20 championship and the District D title as they advanced to the World Series for the 8th time in the last 10 years. Register online now for MC's summer youth programs. Over 200 programs are offered on all 3 MC campuses for students grades K through 12. New classes offered this year include Digital Lab, Python and Java programming, culture and languages, and much more.
Welcome back to County Report this week. I'm Sonia Burke. The world premiere of a short independent film about the Rock in Schools program recently debuted in Montgomery County. MyMC Media's Krista Brick has a story.
I'm at Seneca Valley High School for the world premiere of The Best Day of My Life, a documentary on the Rock in Schools program. But the real stars are the students here in the audience.
I thought it was amazing, and I really think that it's gonna make other schools get interested in this.
That's never really happened to me before. I've been in plays, but seeing myself on screen, yeah, it's weird. That's the only way I can describe it.
DC production company House Studios created the hour-long documentary about the Rock in Schools program and the difference it's making for students.
I want people to walk away from it, whether you're a young 12-year-old kid or an adult who's kind of lost this passion, to remember what it's like to experience things for the first time.
The free rock program has 6th graders learning guitar most for the first time. Then in 7th and 8th grade, they get to play in a rock band while learning the history of popular music and culture. It's a formula that's hitting high notes with students.
It really does change lives. I have kids that didn't come to school. They joined rock band and their attendance problem was fixed. I had kids that, their grades, I still have kids, their grades are tanked across the school. They're in rock band, and rock band is the reason that those grades come up.
It was like a challenge for me because I'm not like an outgoing person. So because you need teamwork and collaboration, so I guess that it will help me to become like a more outgoing person.
In a middle school life, very stressful with all these tests and trying to make a life. But then when you go to rock band, you get to play music, and music to a lot of people and to me is really cool.
Roberto Clemente and Tacoma Park Middle Schools have the program as part of their curriculum. 3 other schools offer after-school programs. Filmmakers plan to host screenings and submit the film to festivals to help bring attention to the Rockin' Schools program.
This type of music and all music to me, it's everything. It makes me who I am. And if someone took it away, I don't know what I would be.
For County Report this week, I'm Krista Brick.
A former MCPS student who was named Best Tenor Saxophonist and Best New Jazz Musician by the Washington City paper recently performed at MCM Studios during a taping of the show Jazz Encounters. MyMC Media's Alini Barros has his story.
He has played all over the country, has shared stage with jazz legends such as Chuck Brown. We talked to a former MCPS student about his love for jazz, and he's performing here at MCM Studios.
Elijah Balbid was in 4th grade when he saw his friends carrying instrument cases. While attending elementary school in Silver Spring, he got curious. His mom bought his first saxophone, but it wasn't until he almost lost it in middle school that he committed to the notes of music.
We walked to the bus stop, I set the sax down, I got on my school bus, and my mom walked back home, but neither of us had the saxophone.
He panicked until 3 weeks later when he came back to the same bus stop. A homeless man looks at him and says,
"Is this yours?" And just gave it back to me. So it was kind of then that my mom tells the story that she didn't have to tell me when to practice after that.
In high school, he auditioned for the jazz band and got this feedback from his MCPS teacher.
"It sounds like you don't listen to jazz." And at first that kind of hurt my soul a little bit, but I got what she was saying.
He picked up some gigs in high school and worked at the former Dale Music Store in Silver Spring to save money for a new instrument and pay for private lessons. That's where he met his mentor, Fred Foss.
Very polite, very nice kid, and it never mentioned to me that he could play, though. And then I went somewhere, and he was playing, and he was really playing. And I was like, man, you didn't tell me you could play. And we've just been friends ever since.
He has also shared the stage with jazz legend and godfather of go-go Chuck Brown, but he says his teachers and mentors were the ones who played the most important part in his career.
Well, that's one thing that I've been really blessed with in my life, is to run into good mentors and good teachers. From when it was just something little like Miss Racky saying, you need to listen to more jazz, to studying privately with different teachers.
For County Report this week, I'm Alini Barros.
Now let's meet our pets of the week. Kathy Stanhope joins us from the Montgomery County Animal Services and Adoption Center with more. Kathy?
As you can see, it's kitten season, so we have a huge demand for foster parents. Please give us a call at 240-773-5900 because we are desperate for foster homes for these little guys. These are 2 little kittens that are just a couple of days old. We have no idea what happened to their mother. They were brought in just like this just a few days ago, and we're feeding them on the bottle around the clock, and we need help. Give us a call, come visit them, come think about adopting. We need all the help we can get.
With that, we close this edition of County Report This Week. Remember to like us on Facebook and to join us again at this time every week for a look at what's going on inside Montgomery County. We leave you with some sights and sounds from this week's Public Safety Awards ceremony at the Lakewood Country Club in Rockville. This was the 25th year for the ceremony that recognizes members of public safety agencies that serve the city of Rockville. I'm Sonia Burke. Thank you for watching.
Meritorious Service Citation. Sergeant Berry re-engaged the person in conversation, and after several minutes, the man agreed to come down and talk to Sergeant Berry. please.